So I just got the call from GK that my axle has arrived. Go pick that up real quick, come home, and then hopefully once that's in, the sound goes away. I'm praying. Alright, we have the new axle here. This is from a brand called SKF. I never heard of it, but it's some German brand, so it's probably decent, I hope. Here's the old axle here. We'll go ahead and open up our new one and then compare the two. Hopefully it's the right size. Let's see. Over there. Side by side. Alright, well, our lengths look to be, that's the same there. Look to be the same, so good start. We have the right length at least. Hopefully this is what we need. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this fixes our annoying sound. And then we have a bag of new hardware for the new axle here. And it looks like I'm gonna have to reuse these little like washer things for this one, which isn't a big deal. But new hardware is good. New axle, do us good. So last time I went over this axle here, I said it seemed to be okay, but now seeing a fresh axle, this one's probably done. Like, this has a whole bunch of play on this side, like, and over here. You can kind of click around, which may not be the problem, but it's got a lot of play to it and it's very easy to move. Whereas this one here, this side, I have to actually like push it to get it to move. And over here, there's no shaft play anymore. So, do us well, axle. And this one comes pre-packed with grease, so I don't need to touch that. That's good to go. We have bolts, we have a little gasket piece here at the end. We should be all set. New bolt, new nut, new washer. Ready to go. Got Miley up in the air and the first wheel is off. We're all ready to go ahead and install our axle back in. Pretty much the exact same way you took it out, just reverse that and put it back in. And I did notice, I said there was new bolts, which there are, but there's also new washers in the bag. I didn't see them the first time, so that's cool. So everything we need is here and we are ready to go. Got our new hardware installed on the axle. I actually realized these ones on here are actually Allen key versus the triple square I had on my ones before, so a little difference, but not a big deal. All right, let the fun begin. And I'll probably get underneath the car so I can hold up the inside and get it bolted to the flange. If I can get this to go over here and just sit on top of this. There, I'm gonna let it sit on top of the control arm here. I'll go into the car, get the bolts. Actually, I'll do it from here actually, let's see. If I can get it lined up. Might have done it. Where'd my eye socket go? I lost it. Hang on. We have our Allen bit, all of the extensions. I actually think I got it. Let's see. Wow, first try. Look at that. That was impressive. Things never work that easy. I'm super surprised right now. I'm highly surprised that just happened like that. Alright, so once all these on the flange are semi-tight, I'll get the front one put in, and then I'll get them all torqued to spec. And then we can go for a drive. And fingers crossed, there's no more sound. So I was feeling good about that axle going in so easily, but then I realized I forgot my gasket. So, I'm gonna pull that back off and we'll do it again. All right, we're gonna try this again. This time, I have my axle seal on there properly. And now, we can attempt to put it back in the car as smooth as it went the first time. We've got our axle back onto the trans down there. Everything is just snugged up, not torqued to spec just yet. I'm gonna do this front section here, back into the hub, put the nut on, tighten that down, then go back and tighten those to spec, and we'll be all set. At this point, our axle swap is completely done. Everything fit like it was supposed to, which is a good thing because I didn't check. I already bolted that side of the trans. I didn't check to make sure the spline was gonna fit in the hub. Thankfully it did, but I probably should check that first, just so if it didn't fit, I have to do all the extra work. But either way, this is all done and good to go. Last thing I want to do, I got this from the junkyard yesterday. This is just a little cover piece panel. It's right there, goes in front of the trans. I have one on this side that you can see right right over there. That kind of just covers that side of the motor from the wheel well. And I was missing it for this side because I couldn't find one, but now got a nice one here. It'll go right there and just cover all of that stuff. So the final piece is in, throw the wheel back on, and we're ready to test drive. Please don't make any sounds. Please, 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 please. Miley is 100% ready to go. Unfortunately, the weather's kind of gone to crap. It keeps like raining and then it kind of stops for a while. So I'm gonna try and wait just about like 30 minutes or so, see if it lightens up a little bit and then go cruise. If not, we'll go in the rain. But if I can avoid driving in the rain, I'd rather do that. All right, well, it's been about 2 hours and the rain's only gotten worse. So I don't think I'm gonna catch a break. So I guess we'll go ahead and test drive the car now. One final overview, make sure I didn't miss anything. Bolts from axle to transmission are tight. Lug nuts are tight. Center 30mm nut, tight. 3 bolts on the bottom to the control arm, tight. I think we're good. All right, let's do this. Okay, we are ready for a test run in this lovely weather. Now, the goal of this test run, I'm not gonna try and like beat in the car, rip it around. I just wanna make sure the noise is gone. Fingers crossed it is. If the noise is not gone, we have like one of two options. Either it's possibly like a throwout bearing in the trans, or maybe it's the other side axle, which I don't think it is, but fingers crossed this is it. I'm hoping. Look, there's a Mark 1 or Mark 2 Polo. No, it's Golf. Mark 2 Golf. Nice. I don't hear it so far. That's so funny. I got distracted by the Volkswagen. I wasn't even paying attention to the sound, but I don't hear it. No, it's not in my trunk. That's fine. I hear no sound. Oh, please let it be fixed. Please, please, please be fixed. I hear nothing. Turning. I don't hear anything. I don't hear no loose anything. Oh, nice. Look at another Mark II. I always got Mark IIs. Very cool. Oh, I don't hear anything. That's such an. Oh, that's so nice. That's such a relief. Thank God. I did not want to pull the trans of this car. Oh, it's so nice. Car's fixed, so I'm happy. And that means that very soon we can go back to that road with the R32 and with the VR6 Turbo, and I want to cruise over to my car because that road was amazing. I'm so happy this car's fixed, man. But now what I want to do, since I've done this axle, I want to do that one too, because I've replaced it at the exact same time. And just for peace of mind, I would rather have 2 new axles and not worry about happening again. Oh, it feels so good to drive this car and have no weird sounds. was not me, I swear. I'm very, very pleased to say Miley's back and she's happy and she's good to go. Thank goodness. Super, super thankful. This was such an easy job and nothing more than a simple axle swap, and we are back and good to go. So along with the rest of the parts I'm already getting for this car, I'm also gonna add a passenger side axle to that list because even though it's not making any noise now, neither was that one, and then it just went out randomly. So I'd rather fix that before it's an issue. And then tomorrow we'll install the polyurethane sway bar bushings here and swap out the old ones for these nice fancy new ones, and these are for the stock 19mm front sway bar on a Mark III. I do want to get a stiffer one for the front. I think New Speed makes one, so I want to get that one for the front of the car and then one for the rear of the car as well, and just stiffen all of it up. But for now, we'll do these. And then as for the lovely little Savoy over here, I need to call USAA, get insurance put on the car, and then get temporary plates for the car so it can be rolled around and stuff. And then I'll probably call USAA again and have them come tow the car because it doesn't run anymore. Have it towed to Sasha's shop and then let him do whatever he's gonna do with the car. I said I wanted to go to Bosch because they have all the cool technology, but the guy's not back till the 5th of next month, and it's like 18 or so days away, and I don't want him to sit here for that much longer. So tow to Sasha's shop and let him just do whatever he's gonna do. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you're excited to see my back to 100% and is ripping, doing her thing. If you did, do me a favor, press that like button, it helps me out a bunch. Don't forget to be thankful for the day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.